Okay, so now we are going to find the evolute of the hyperbola. So this is the equation of evolute of hyperbola, and then this is a parametric equation. We need y1. So y1 formula is y dash by x dash. So y dash we are using the formula is what, dx by d theta. So you can differentiate this x value, you are getting this, and then y value with respect to theta, you are getting this. Now we can find out our y1. So y1 is equal to y dash value is y dash value is b secant square theta, divided by x dash value is a secant theta tan theta. So here this secant theta cancel. So rest of the term b divided by a into secant theta, numerator secant theta can be written as 1 divided by cos theta, and then denominator sin tan theta can be written as sin theta into cos theta. Okay, sin theta. So denominator to denominator is goes to numerator. We are getting this, and this cancel. We are getting b by a into cosecant theta. Okay, so this is our y1 value. So next we have to find out our y2. So if we need y2, what is the formula? d by dx of y1. See, y1 we have a parameter in terms of theta, but now we are going to differentiate with respect to x. So do carefully the differentiation. D by dx of, we have to write b divided by a cosecant theta. Okay, b divided by a cosecant theta. So if you do the differentiation, b by a is a constant, and the cosecant theta differentiation is minus cosecant theta into cot theta, but not end here. We have to write d theta by dx, because here we are differentiating with respect to x variable. Okay, so we are getting this one. Already we have this what, dx by d theta. Okay, so if you take the reciprocal, you are getting what? If you take the reciprocal, you are getting this value. So now just you can apply. So the value is you are getting what? A secant theta tan theta. So here we can substitute these values. So b divided by a cosecant theta can be written as 1 divided by sin theta, and then cot theta can be written as cos theta by sin theta, and then the above value is dx by d theta. Reciprocal is a secant theta tan theta. Okay, so reciprocal means you have to write a 1 by a secant theta tan theta. Okay, so now we have to write all the terms in terms of sine and cos. So we are getting b divided by a minus, we can take outside, even though here we are getting minus numerator cos theta sine square theta. Okay, cos theta by this minus already we taken outside. So cos theta by sine theta sine square theta. Okay, the rest of the term here we are getting a into a, so we are getting the a square. Secant theta can be written as 1 divided by secant theta can be written as 1 by cos theta. So denominator to denominator goes to numerator, and then tan theta can be written as sin theta. Again denominator to denominator goes to numerator. So we are getting minus b divided by a square into cos cube theta divided by sin cube theta. That is nothing but tan cube theta. Cot cube theta we are getting. Okay, so this is our y2, but no need, we can keep as it is, because later we are going to substitute directly that y2 value. Okay, again if you are writing in terms of cot theta also, we are going to replace. So already we know very well the procedure for finding the evolute. So we have to write the x bar and y bar formula, and in that we have to eliminate what? Theta. Okay, so x bar formula is x minus y1 divided by y2 into 1 plus y1 square. This is x bar formula, and y bar formula is y plus 1 divided by y2 into 1 plus y1 square. So this can be, now you can substitute the result. Okay, so therefore our x bar equal to, okay, x bar is equal to, x value is a secant theta, and then minus, what is our y1 value? So here we have to substitute our y1 value. So y1 value, here we have b by a cosecant theta. So b divided by a cosecant theta. Okay, and then divided by y2 value is minus b divided by a square cos cube theta by sine cube theta. Okay, and then rest of the term, what we have, 1 plus y1 square. So 1 plus y1 square, y1 value is this, y1 square means b square by a square cosecant square theta. Okay, now the simplification. Okay, we have to do very carefully the simplification. Okay, so here a secant theta, because any of the term missing we won't get the result. So here this minus minus becomes a plus. So remaining what, b divided by a, and then cosecant theta can be written as 1 by sine theta. Okay, then afterwards in this denominator already we have b cos cube theta. So already this is in the denominator. So denominator to denominator means it goes to numerator. So a square sine cube theta, and then rest of the term 1 plus b square divided by a square, cosecant can be written as sine square theta. So here we can write a secant theta, and then now you can multiply all those things inside. Before that, what are the terms cancelling? You can cancel. B and B cancel. This a and a cancel. So rest of the term we can write plus a sine cube theta divided by, yeah, this sign also cancel. So if you cancel the sign also means, okay, if you cancel the sign also, if you cancel the sign, we are getting here the square. So here we are getting here also square. Okay, this term becomes square sine square theta, and then what, divided by cos cube theta. B already cancelled, so rest of the term 1 plus b square a square sine square theta. Okay, so we are getting this one. So here a is already taken. Now we can write a into secant theta, and then plus, you can multiply this, a sine square theta divided by cos cube theta, and then plus a sine square theta cos cube theta into b square by a square sine square theta. Okay, so comparatively previous 9 problems, this problem is a little lengthy, but don't bother about it. You can just do the simplification and get an answer. Okay, so here this sine square and sine square cancel. This a and this a cancel. Rest of the 1a here we have. Okay, so now just you can write this secant theta also, a divided by cos theta. Secant theta can be written as 1 by cos theta plus a sine square theta divided by cos cube theta, and then in this term we have b square, denominator we have a cos cube theta. So if we can take LCM is a cos cube theta. If you take LCM is a cos cube theta. Okay, a cos cube theta. A cos cube theta means, so here a is missing denominator. So we can multiply and divide by 1a. So we are getting a square, and then cos cube theta, here we have only the cos theta, so we have to write a cos square theta. Okay, and then okay, this is a LCM, so we can take LCM means you are getting like, so the next term cos cube already we have, a square is missing, so a we can multiply 1a and divide by a means a sine square theta. Okay, a sine square theta, and then here we have this one, simply we can write b square. So this can be written as, again what, this term can be written as what, we can write here itself. Okay, so here a square, if you take commonly outside, cos square theta plus sin square theta, b square divided by a cos cube theta. Now this can be written as, again we can write in simplified frame, a square plus b square divided by a is the constant into 1 by cos can be written as secant cube theta. This is our x bar. So we need only the so we need only uh, what constant alone one team, and thetas are other side, so we can rewrite. Okay, so a x bar divided by a square plus b square, which is equal to secant cube theta. So we can take this is equation number 1. So however we did the same manner, we can replace what y1 y2 values in this y bar, we get a result. Okay, so we can go for y bar. Already we wrote the formula. Y bar value is b tan theta, that is y value is b tan theta, and then formula plus 1 divided by y2 value. So y2 value what we find, minus b by a square cos cube theta by sin cube theta. Okay, minus b by a square into what, cos cube theta by sin cube theta. Am I correct? Into 1 plus y1 value is b square by a square cosecant cube theta. Cosecant square theta. Yes, our y1 value is b by a cosecant theta. My correct y1 value is b by a cosecant theta. Square means b square by a square cosecant theta. If you are writing wrongly, we won't get the answer, proper answer. Okay, so as usual way we can write b tan theta and then minus into plus, minus denominator to denominator goes to numerator. So a sin cube theta divided by b cos cube theta. Okay, so and then 1 plus b square by a square, cosecant can be written as 1 by sin square theta. So as usual way in the previous problem, just you multiple the terms. Okay, and you can write this tan can be written as b sin theta by cos theta. Okay, and then minus, you can multiple this term inside. So a square sin cube theta divided by b cos cube theta. This minus into plus, again you are getting minus. So minus, you are getting what, a square sin cube theta. Can any one of you respond? I am in the link. Students?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So now just we can multiple the terms inside. So we'll see what are the terms cancel. This a square cancel, and the b term cancel, and then this and this cancel means rest we have 1. So here no term cancelling. So if you are writing means what we are getting, the simplified term is b sin theta divided by cos theta. Okay, so minus a square sin cube theta by b cos cube theta, and then in this numerator we have one b here. Okay, so minus b sin theta also we have divided by cos cube theta. So what is LCM? Previous case we have here a, here we have a b. Okay, so we can take the LCM is b cos cube theta, b cos cube theta. So denominator b is missing, and then denominator cos square is missing. So b cos square theta multiple and divide b cos square theta. Multiple and divide by b cos square theta means your numerator is b sin theta, and then b into b square sin theta cos square theta, and then minus here already we have all the terms. So a square sin cube theta, and then here we are getting what? B is missing, so we can multiple 1b. Okay, so multiple b cos cube we have, so multiple and divide by b, so we are getting b square sin square theta. Okay, so divided by this term, so what we get, what is the common in that? B sin theta. Yes, um, b square sin theta, if you are taking outside, b square sin square theta we can't take. Yes, sin cube b sin theta. Yeah, sin theta by cos theta. Yes, can you identify any mistakes in that?
Last one.
Cos sin theta. Okay, correct only. We'll proceed because directly we are not. If enema anything. Okay, b square here sin square theta. We have to get only cos square theta. Anything cancelling or okay sin. Yes. Here I made a mistake. See here what we are having, only the sin theta, but what I wrote it here, sin square theta. Okay, so it is so this is simply a sin theta. Okay, so while writing, write carefully. So this is only sin theta. So now we can write b square sin theta commonly outside in this term and this term. Okay, because of the square we are not able to get the answer. Okay, so remaining term, you can take this with minus, means this term becomes 1, this term becomes cos square theta, and then minus a square sin cube theta divided by b cos cube theta. So what is 1 minus sin square theta? 1 minus sin square theta is a 1 minus cos square theta is minus b sin theta. 1 minus cos square is, again we are getting sin square theta, minus a square sin cube theta. So you're divided by b cos cube theta. So in this we are getting what? Minus sin cube theta we can take, minus sin cube theta if you are taking outside. I think in this b also, while writing I wrote it 1 b square, in terms of b I wrote it, so write carefully. So you can write b square sin b square. No, minus only we have to take outside. Minus sin cube theta if you are taking outside, the rest of the term we are getting sin b square plus a square we are getting, whole divided by b cos cube theta. Okay, because sin cube theta only common, minus also common. So already we know very well, we need what? Only the parameters term this side. So sin cube by cos cube we are getting minus tan cube theta. Rest of the term we are getting what? A square plus b square divided by b. So we are getting this one. This is our y bar. But we need only tan cube this side. So remaining term, this minus also comes to this side. Minus b y bar divided by a square plus b square, which is equal to tan cube theta. So already we seen the result is what? This is equation number 2. We know very well 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta, and then secant square theta minus tan square theta, which is equal to 1. See, up to that only the simplification. Now if we want to find out the evolute, we have to eliminate this theta from equation number 1 and 2. That means we have to eliminate secant theta and tan theta. So in this equation we have a secant cube theta. Okay, ax bar, equation 1 is ax bar divided by a square plus b square is equal to secant cube theta. So we have to get here square. If we are getting the square only, we are able to subtract. So if we need a square, we have to first remove this cube root, this power 3. So for that we have to take 1 by 3rd root, both the side. Whatever operation we are saying, we have to do both the side. So equation 1, if you are taking power 2 by 3, implies we are getting ax bar divided by a square plus b square whole power 2 by 3. In this right side you have a secant cube theta. For this also you have to take power 2 by 3. Similarly, for equation 2 also you have to take power 2 by 3 minus by divided by a square plus b square power 2 by 3, which is equal to tan cube theta power 2 by 3. Okay, so now if you see this cube and cube root are cancelled. So this term simply we are getting secant square theta. This term becomes we are getting tan square theta. You can take this is equation number 3 and this is equation number 4. Now if you are subtracting 3 minus 4, okay, implies. So here the third equation LHS side is ax bar power 2 by 3 divided by a square plus b square power 2 by 3. For our comfortable, we are separating the numerator power alone, denominator power alone. So next that is minus fourth equation LHS side. See here we are doing the square. So square means this minus becomes we are getting what? Plus. So by whole power 2 by 3 divided by a square plus b square power 2 by 3, which is equal to secant square theta minus tan square theta. Just now we seen the result. Secant square theta minus tan square theta result is 1. So just you can replace this, the result is 1. So and this side we are getting what? Ax bar power 2 by 3 divided by a square plus b square power 2 by 3. So this side if you see denominator common, we can add the numerator. So the numerator is by bar. Okay, so minus by bar power 2 by 3. This denominator whole power 2 by 3. So now this term comes to this side. This term comes to this side. We are getting ax bar power 2 by 3 plus, not plus, here minus. So minus by bar power 2 by 3, which is equal to 2 by 3, which is equal to a square plus b square power 2 by 3. So if we need evolute, we have to replace x bar equal to x, y bar is equal to y. Therefore, what? Ax power 2 by 3 and then minus by power 2 by 3, which is equal to a square plus b square power 2 by 3 is our required, is the required evolute of the hyperbola. Hence the problem. Okay, hence the problem. Yes, all of you able to get?